بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. If you can't hear me, then you're going to need this. Okay. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
I guess it's better now. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد. All praise are due to Allah. We praise Him as He deserves to be praised, and we seek His forgiveness, and we seek refuge from the shaitan, and we ask his guidance, and whomever Allah guide, no one can misguide, and whomever Allah misguide, no one can guide, and may Allah guide us into the right path. Boys and girls, today I want to say a couple of things about how to make of the new year, how to make the most of the new year. You might be thinking, okay, how is it new year and this? Yes, of course. May I ask you, the girls and the boys, what month are we in now? September. Okay, I was expecting that you're going to say that. But in Islamic calendar, what month are we in? Any clue? Muharram. Okay, Muharram, you may guess. But which month is Muharram? Is it the last, middle? The first. And which day is it? Muharram, which date? 15. I don't think you got it right. 14th. No, still take a guess. No, it's more than 12. 30th. 21 is very close. 22nd. So we're in the 22nd of Muharram. Which year? I'm not going to ask. But is 1441. That's the year that we're in. And that's the Islamic calendar. And we ought to learn the Islamic calendar as we learn the Christian calendar. Of course. So Muharram is also Islamic calendar. It has got 12 months. And out of that 12, there is a 4, it's called secret month. Rajab, which is on the 7th month, one of the secret, and the other 3 is consecutive. So which is Dhul Qa'ad, Dhul Hajj, and Muharram. Correct. So remember in your head, we are Muslim. We have our own calendars, and we ought to learn. Of course, this is, I should have said from the beginning, my dear brothers and sisters, I guarantee, if you stop giggling, if you stop talking, in this short time, I guarantee, before I end, you're going to learn something new. But when you listen, that's when you're going to learn. So please do listen and respect the speaker and also the listener, the one who's listening. So as I was saying, there's 12 months and there's 4 secret months. When we say secret, what we mean is whatever you do, this is more important. There's a lot of, it has got extra virtue, like extra, in another word saying, is it has got another extra reward. That means whatever you do in this 4 months, you get more ajr. So one of it is the one that we just passed, the Hajj, the pilgrimage of Hajj. So out of the 12, there's a 4 secret month. You should know. So 3 is consecutive. We said Dhul Qa'ad, Dhul Hajj, and Muharram. Dhul Qa'ad is the 11th month. Dhul Hajj is the 12th month. Muharram is the 1st of the year. And Rajab is the 7th. So remember that. And there is 4 secret. So after that, my dear brothers and sisters, there is what I meant was to actually make the most of the year. Every year you have to actually renew your plan or what things you should actually think about what you want to be at the end of the year. So you can't be out of plan. You should plan something. So I'm here to help you to plan, not to you, to yourself only, but to I and all of you. So first, what we need to do is strengthen the relationship between us and Allah Azza wa Jalla. Allah is the creator. So the sustainer is the one that will put us into this life. And we haven't ended up in this life for nothing. There is a purpose behind it. So that's what we actually need to strengthen. And then the second question that should come to your head should be how? How do I strengthen the relationship between me and Allah Azza wa Jalla? Number one is that you should pray the 5 daily prayers. It's very important. The second pillar of Islam. And this is something that will make you successful. In this world, isn't that anyone wants to be successful? Of course, yes. So preserve the prayer. So pray the 5 daily prayers. And remember, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, very good example. The prayer it distinguishes you from the non-believer, because you're putting your important forehead into the ground. Why? Is it because is it for the sake of your dad? Is it for the sake of your mom? For the sake of your friend? No. Is it something that you have chosen? So you should actually pray the 5 daily prayers. At least think about, say I should pray the 5 daily prayers. That's number one, that you should work on that one. Second is reading Quran. Quran is the word of Allah, Kalamullah. And by reading also will help you to have a better life. Of course, I can guarantee. So read Quran, something that you're capable of. Of course, if you're someone who know the whole Quran, read a portion that you can do it regularly. If you're someone who knows half, a juz, and that, so just read, have a daily bits that you can do it. So then from that, then you get more reward, and it will help you to actually to be a successful, inshallah ta'ala, because you're actually reading the word of Allah, which He said, if you read one word of it, you get 10 hasanat. Imagine, in one page, there's 15 lines. In one line, there's more than 10 words. And each word that you utter, you get 10 hasanat. So it's very important that you do something consistent. This is why Allah likes, it doesn't matter how little it is, but if you make it consistent, even if it's half page, but if you read it consistently, daily basis, you get more reward. You're better than someone who actually reads half of juz once in a while. You're better than him if you make it consistent, something that little even. So what we need is consistent. So remember, improve your prayer, your 5 daily prayers, reading Quran, and then also try and go to Umrah if you can. Of course, we do think about having holidays, or we do think about relaxing ourselves. Yes, of course. Okay then, go somewhere where you feel relaxed, and also your money's worth. You get reward on top of it. And then the other one is fasting. Fasting also, there's a lot of voluntary fasting. You can fast Monday, Thursdays. You can fast Ayamul Bil, like the 13th, 14th, and 15th. If you fast that 3 days, you are same as someone who you will be as like you fasted the whole month. So remember, in the Islamic calendar, if you fast the 13th, 14th, and 15th, it's called Ayamul Bil. If you can, then you are as someone who fasts the whole month. So consider that. Ashura, you can fast. The Arafah day that you can fast is voluntary. You get more reward. So think about fasting, a voluntary fasting like. So do you fast those voluntary fasting? So my dear brothers and sisters, if you think about this one and more, that means, inshallah ta'ala, if you achieve, yes, you might say, okay, this is too many, or I might not be able to do it. But what you need is first and foremost to actually intend to do it. then if you achieve all of it, or one of it, you get reward. If you don't achieve, you wanted to pray the daily prayers, but in some excuse, you have missed. In somehow, you wanted to read the Quran, but you missed. In somehow, you actually didn't go to Umrah, but you were planning to. In somehow, you wanted to fast the voluntary Monday or Thursday, but you couldn't fast. But you intended. That means you still counted as someone who fast. Does anyone know the reason why? Why? You had intention. So remember the point. What's the point? Is that you actually consider all this. Think about this, improving the prayers, reading the Quran. Intend first. That's what Allah wants. Then the action is from Allah. So you will, inshallah ta'ala, and somehow you will do it. But first, think about doing these good things. Then you won't be a loser. Both sides, you're a winner. So if you achieve, if you don't achieve, you're still the winner. So of course, it's about social life. We also need to think about our social life. Relationship with parents should actually be improved. If you're someone who is kind to their parent, alhamdulillah, well done to you. Just keep up. If you're someone who think, okay, one day you don't do good, or one day you're good and that, think about the day that you're not good. Improve that one. It's also very, because, let me say this, the smart person, smart boy, or the clever boy, and the clever girl, is the one that we think about, account her or himself. Say, okay, am I doing it wrong or am I doing it right? So the relationship between you and your parents, make sure you improve. Second is your family. Brother, sister, your sibling, be good to them also. Think about that one. Extended family, first cousins, second cousin. Also make sure that you are good to them. And the other one is your friends, your fellow friends from neighbor, from school. So you should be good to them also. And then your education. You should actually think about your education also. It's very important. Develop new skills. Always think about learning new skills, because this will help you. Because as I see, all of you are young, you got time. So always think about, you have a fresh memory. So think about developing a new skills. Increase knowledge, Islamic knowledge. Yes, we all need. There's a necessity. Increase that. Not only Islamic, also non-Islamic. Make sure that you increase that knowledge. Always be on the bright side. Always seek or increase knowledge. So learn something new in Islamic and also non-Islamic. So make sure that, and attend a training course. There's a lot of training course. Yes, because you can develop what you have learned, and it will actually help you. And also, not last, reading a book. So make sure you're someone who reads a book. So make sure that you read a book, your favorite book, wherever it is, you can think about it. But make sure that you read, because it will help you to your education. So also you should consider or think about your healthy well-being. It's very, you can't just think about only social education or the ibadah. No, also your health well-being also is important as like them. So and remember, healthy body leads to a healthy brain. So this is what they say, you are what you eat. So think about what you eat. Does it help your body? So it will actually, and think about your brain. The brain is the one who actually is responsible for everything. Like, it's the one who will take you where you want. But if you don't look after it, that means you're not gonna end up where you want to go. So actually, also, I know all of you do like it, but I will still mention also sports. exercise. You also need that. Think about doing sport, doing exercise. Even if you don't go outside, there are some exercise that you can do indoors, in your house. So think about that, because it help you for your healthy well-being. And also balanced diet. This is what I said. You are what you eat. So think about your balance in your diet. So don't be someone who eats everything that comes to him or everything on the plate. So make sure what you eat is healthy, at least once in a while. And then the other one that I want to touch is financial. So make sure that you are humble, not arrogant. So if Allah gives you money, okay, we are little boys, right, and girls. If you got money, be humble to your friend, or your cousin, or your sibling also. Don't be arrogant. Okay? If you have to give them. Okay? And also, do you practice how to manage your money? It doesn't matter how little it is, but it will make you smart. Think about managing your money, even if it's £10 or £20. You don't buy it with anything that you see, or any sweets that you see. If you don't buy it, spoil it with your old money, and that means you're not practicing it, how to manage your money. So increase your income plan. This is why we say don't actually spend your money or spoil nothing with your money. So if you get money, okay, if you have to spend, yes, spend it. But always do think about what you spend with. Is it worth it or not? And at last, not least, is charity. Remember, being generous. Even you can make your parents happier by even giving to them. Or if you see someone who's needy, that you give. That will actually increase your wealth. It is a way of managing your money also if you pay as a charity. That's the couple of advice. I would like to actually share with you, which is the second bit, which is a very, very important hadith. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Is there 5 things you may heard, but remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ." The reminder benefits the mu'mineen. So remember, if you hear something that you need, remember it's a reminder for you. Even if you know, if you hear again, it's a reminder for you. The one that is next to you may not have heard. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ightanim khamsan qabla khams." Take advantage of 5 before 5. Before another 5 occurs, what are the 5? Before I get to the 5, remember, most of this 5, this is the reason why I chose to share with you, is that, well, this 5, most of them you have it now. You are capable, this 5 benefits now. So one of it, the first, so this is why I'm saying it to you guys, so that you take advantage before you lose this 5. So number 1 is شبابك قبل هرمك. So it says take benefit of your young before you become old. Are we not young now? Yes? Is there any? I don't see any old person. I don't. So all of us are young. So there is opportunity. There is opportunity being young. So make sure you take advantage of the young age. There is a very beautiful poem that has been said. It was, the Sheikh said, he said, "Oh my young," he was grieving about his old age, because once he become older, you can do less. So being 20 or being 10, once you become 40, you will realize you won't be able how to, you know how you used to run, you won't be able to run in a 40 or 50. Your pace will change, will become more slower as you go up. So that means if you were someone who used to go play football, come back, then go to work, sleep less, once you become 40 and 50, you're not capable of that. So this is why now even your brain is so fresh. So that means make sure you take advantage of your young before you become old. As long as you live, there's no doubt that you become older. So this is why I'll repeat again, and this phrase I'll repeat it again through my talk until the end. The clever boy and the clever girl is the one who account themselves. Accounting means that they say to themselves, what I'm doing, is it right or not? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? That's the smart boy and that's the smart girl. You think in that way. So the second is صحتك قبل سقمك. You're healthy before you become sick. Remember, the boys and the girls, when you're healthy, you can do everything. But just say the little, if you actually caught by a cold, you can't even move from bed, or you can't go out. Why? Because you're not feeling well. All your joints will hurt you, let alone having a bad disease. So remember, if you're healthy, then you have opportunity. So make sure you utilize. Make sure actually you take advantage of your healthy before you become sick. You have seen the sickness doesn't have an age. Don't be the fool person who says, okay, I'll only become sick, or disease will occur when I become older. That's how it is. Don't think in that way. Because young, old, it doesn't matter. The sickness can come at any time. Third is فراغك قبل شغلك. Your free time before you've been occupied or before you become busy. Free time is also important. You might ask myself, you might ask me even, when I used to go to school, I say it to myself, I wish I could go back. Time should go back so that I could do a lot. Because now I know that I'm working, doing family things and so on. But you now doesn't have all that. Only go to school, come home to eat, watching the telly, or busy on your phone. Best, that's it, nothing else. But make sure you utilize your time. Because this free time, it won't long last. So there will be a time that you might not even have a time to learn anything. So I'm saying it, the clever boy and the clever girl who utilize their time in a smart way. So time doesn't wait, also ticks. So make sure you take advantage of your free time before it has been occupied. And the other one is حياتك قبل موتك. So your حياتك قبل موتك is your life before you become, or before you die, or before death. So yes, of course we are alive, but every soul will actually, there's a time that they will leave in this world. Remember. So being alive is an advantage. So alhamdulillah, we should first and foremost should be grateful to Allah. This is why when we sleep, once we wake up, what do we say? Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'dama amatana. This is why they say that, and the Prophet ﷺ said, it's a small death when we sleep, because we are unconscious. So that means, remember, you won't live long. So as you are alive, healthy, got free time, make sure that you take advantage of that, being healthy and being alive is very important. And I think I've actually skipped one, which is غناءك قبل فقرك. It's also advantage. Being wealthy or having money before you become like poverty or someone who doesn't have money. So if Allah, and I don't think there's no one who is in poverty state. So all of us has got money, alhamdulillah. It doesn't matter how little it is, but make sure, and I said from my advice from the beginning, make sure that if Allah gives you money, that you take advantage of that money. You don't spoil it. Because the rich people, they think that they will never become a poor. So, and of course, the healthy people, they think, okay, they'll never be ill. So don't think in that way. So, like I said, a smart person is the one that account themselves. So this is the Prophet Umar radiallahu anhu, the second Khalifa said, he said, the phrase that I was keep repeating, which is the smart person or the smart boy or girl is the one who account themselves. So make sure that you should ask yourself, are you doing the right thing? Are you a good student who actually learns their education, be good in school, be good in at home, outside, on the bus? Ask yourselves, are you someone who actually prays, comes to the masajid, to the mosque? Are you someone who actually adhere the policy or respect the teachers in the school, in your class? Are you the naughty boy or you're the good boy? Ask yourselves. So inshallah ta'ala, if you want to be a bright life, what you need to do is actually have a plan, a realistic plan, and remember, you will be both sides if you achieve or don't achieve. If you don't achieve, you're still the winner. But what do you need first? So you need to plan first. You need, like I said, think about your social life, think about your education, think about your health, well-being, think about your deen, think about all that, and you are capable of. So that's what I'm going to include. And think about the 5 things that I said is very important. So remember, you should be, from now, someone who actually thinks about this new year, have a full of plan. So set a goal which is realistic, that you can achieve. So inshallah, may Allah help myself and all of you, and make us those who do the right things, follow the deen, and become smart. Jazakumullah khair.